Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It is your girl destinyxlashan and we are back with another meal prep video. I am going to be showing y'all how I meal prep to stay in my calorie deficit. So I'm super excited for this week's meal prep. I'm only going to be showing lunch, dinner, and my snack because for breakfast this week I'll just be eating some egg whites and my favorite breakfast sausage and some avocado, and I can't really meal prep that for y'all. So don't fret, don't fear. I am eating breakfast. I'm eating my 3 meals a day, but I'm just not gonna show y'all how I prep it because I don't prep it. So for lunch, I'm gonna be making a salmon plate. On this plate, I'll have some salmon, some fruit, some kimchi, and some boiled eggs. Now I will have to assemble this every day, but I am gonna show y'all how I prep the salmon. And then I'm also gonna show y'all the brand of kimchi that I'll be eating. I am new to the world of kimchi, so I don't even know how it tastes, but I heard it was good for your gut and your skin, so I'm definitely gonna try it. And for dinner, we are gonna be making some grilled chicken with some roasted vegetables, and I'm actually gonna start on that first because I do want to marinate my chicken. So we are gonna be marinating the chicken before we do anything else. And then for a snack, of course, I just like to keep it simple. Y'all know I love just about every fruit, and since it's super hot outside, I'm gonna be prepping some honeydew melon and some watermelon because of the hydration that I desperately need given the weather here in Atlanta. So that's it for this week's meal prep. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you also go to the description box to hype this video, because when you hype it, that shows people that you like the video and it'll get pushed out to more people. So thank you for watching, and let's get started with this week's meal prep. So first we are gonna prep our fruit. I'm going with some watermelon and some honeydew melon. I love fruit so much, y'all. It just makes me happy. And if you're curious as to why I prep my fruit, it's because if I don't prep the fruit, it will literally sit in my refrigerator and go bad. So I have to prep it in order to see it and grab it and go. Okay, I meal prep for convenience, so that's why I prep my fruit. And before I even get into the nitty gritty, I always get annoying comments of people saying like, ew, why are you using seedless watermelon? Or, oh, it couldn't have been sweet or good if it's seedless. Let's pump the brakes. Okay, you're not eating this watermelon. I am. So before you give me your unsolicited opinion about my watermelon, just ask yourself, am I even going to be eating this watermelon? Because the answer is no, you're not going to be eating it. I'm going to be eating it. So I know y'all probably like, dang, she got a smart mouth on her. But I don't think y'all realize every time I post a video of me, prepping my fruit in my mason jars, I always get comments like that. And it is so annoying because y'all not even eating the fruit. So why are y'all complaining about the fruit? You know what I mean? But anyway, I wanted to prep some watermelon and honeydew melon because I really need to stay hydrated in this hot Atlanta sun. It's been raining a lot, but for the days that it haven't been raining, y'all, it has been so freaking hot in Atlanta. I might also juice the rest of my watermelon because, of course, I did not use all of this watermelon. And it was like a mini watermelon. I don't know if y'all can tell. It wasn't that big. I think on camera it looks bigger than what it really was, but it's a really big watermelon, so I might actually juice some of the watermelon I have left just to, get some extra hydration in, because y'all, when I say Atlanta is blazing hot right now, I can't even be outside for too long. Like, it's a mess. And I know I'm complaining, but come to Atlanta and you will see how hot it is. Or maybe I am being dramatic, but it's just too hot to not stay hydrated. So if you're curious about what fruits that you should be, eating and prepping this summer, go with the fruit that's full of water, that can give you that hydration, that can help you restore and all of that. And if you're curious, I do get these mason jars from Walmart. I've had these jars for quite some time. They're super old. They will last forever as long as I don't break the glass. So they really do come in handy. And then for lunch, we are going to be making some salmon plate, salmon bowl type of thingy majiggas. I don't know really what to call it, but I started out with a full fillet of salmon, and I do get my salmon from Aldi, but I think you can get a whole salmon like this from anywhere, especially like Sam's Club, just any farmer's market. And you can also use frozen salmon if you want. If that's what's most convenient for you in your pockets, get the frozen salmon. I eat frozen salmon too, and there's no shame in doing that. But I knew I wasn't going to use all of this. I only needed about 3, so cut it up nicely, and I used 3, and then I did put the rest in the freezer. So like I always say, you can season your salmon with whatever you want to season it with. I was going for more of a Cajun type of vibe. So I had some Saison. Love it. It does turn the salmon that kind of yellowy, orange, red color. Which I don't mind, but I feel like somebody's probably going to ask me, like, why is your salmon yellow? The color of the seasoning turned it yellow. So y'all will see that in a second. I do put some olive oil on it first, just so the seasonings can adhere to the salmon. And then that's the Saison. And then I had some Cajun seasoning from a farmer's market, because like I said, I'm going for more of a Cajun taste. And then I had some onion powder, garlic powder, some pepper, and then also some Cajun, I don't really know what to call it. I think it's more of a seasoning salt, but I promise y'all, with all of these seasonings, the salmon did not come out salty. It was just enough seasoning, but of course, as always, season it with what you want to season it with. And like I said, the salmon looks yellow now because of all that seasoning that I added. And for this recipe, instead of cooking it in my air fryer, on the stove, or in the oven, I wanted to finally use this Chef Man. I think it's called the Chef Man. I don't know. I think it's called Chef Man. Does that say Chef Man? Y'all, my eyes are getting bad. Okay, yeah. So it's the Chef Man indoor grill. I got it from Walmart. I found it in store, and I was like, yes, I need this. I'm always buying a new appliance, so I think it comes in handy. If you do want to purchase it, I will have it linked in my Shop My account if you want to like conveniently purchase it online. But otherwise, I think you can find it in a Walmart. And so that's really all I prepped. And then each day I would just boil me 1 egg. And then also for this salmon plate bowl, whatever, I'm also adding in some kimchi. Y'all, this was my first time trying kimchi, and I actually really loved it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was going for more of a jammy egg, but I left my eggs on too long, but it came out so amazing. I cannot wait to make this again. It was super low carb, high protein, so 10 out of 10 lunch for me. And then for dinner, I wanted to make just a regular chicken and roasted veggie type of thing, but then I realized I can use my Chef Man indoor grill again. So I went ahead and cleaned my chicken. One thing I like to do with the chicken is just cut off all that extra fat. I feel like it just looks all nasty and slimy, so that's why I like to cut it off. And then I did marinate my chicken, but we'll get to that in a second. So I did want to tell y'all very quickly why I'm in a calorie deficit. So for those of y'all that don't know, I am currently doing 75 hard, which is a crazy thing to be doing. It's like a mental challenge, fitness challenge, working out twice a day, sticking to a diet, reading every day. I was going for more of an anti-inflammatory diet, but if I'm being honest, I think I have eaten a little bit of inflammatory foods. So I'm still not doing like heavy carbs and, you know, potatoes and bread and stuff, but I think there are some still processed foods in my diet, unfortunately. So whatever. But I'm in a calorie deficit because I am seeing results with my calorie deficit. And that is the Yo Mama sesame dressing. You can also use it as a marinade as well. So I marinated my chicken with that dressing for like 2 hours. But with my calorie deficit, I started consistently working out May 3rd, and as of June 11th, aka the day I'm editing this video, I have lost 8 pounds. So, I mean, we can attribute it to the 2 workouts a day, or we can attribute it to my calorie deficit. I do think the deficit is what's really doing it for me. I am staying below a certain amount of calories. I don't know if I want to get too much into detail about that, because I am going to make a dedicated video to like fitness and all of that. So let's put a pin in that and kind of get back to the video. As y'all can see, I have some very beautiful grill lines on the chicken, which is why I love my Chef Man now. I feel like I'm going to be using this a lot this summer. And while I like the way my cauliflower and my broccoli came out, I do wish that I would have just roasted it in the oven, because a lot of the pieces fell through. So next time I won't add like food like this on the grill, because it will fall through to that tray at the bottom. And then y'all are about to see me flip my chicken. Now I know it looks burnt, but that side of my grill has like a very flat, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you would have to understand what I'm saying if you could see the grill closer up, but I was able to scrape those burnt ends off, which was great. And then the sesame marinade was really great as well. But if you want extra seasoning, definitely add it in there. I feel like it was enough for me. It was a very light, faint sesame taste, but I feel like y'all might want a little bit more. But as always, let me know what y'all want me to cook in next week's meal prep video. All right, y'all, that is it for this week's meal prep. Let me know if you have any ideas for next week. As always, I'm open to new suggestions for lunch and dinner and even breakfast, but for the most part, I'm usually cooking my breakfast every day these days. So like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at destinyxlashan, and I will see y'all in next week's video.